Hi everybody, welcome back to another step-by-step lesson. My name is Kim, I'm glad you're here. Please don't forget to subscribe. Today I'm going to be talking about Windows 10. This is from the perspective of a brand new beginner. Like if you are just starting out with Windows 10, I'm going to go over things as if you have not used it before or know very little about it. If you're already great on Windows 10, then this video is not for you. But you might still learn something. Who knows? Anyways, as you see, Windows 10 looks similar to Windows 7, but it does work a little differently. So I kind of want to show you some of the cool things in Windows 10 that might not be apparent when you first open it up. Now this has been edited a little bit, so it doesn't look exactly like a blank. Let's put it back. So this might look a little bit more, there you go. Your screen probably looks like this. You might have an icon or two. You'll have some icons down here. This is the desktop, obviously, this part. This is a taskbar down here along the bottom. Sorry about that. My dog went crazy. Anyway, so this is the start button down here. So you click start, and this will give you your list of programs. They are alphabetical. You can just drag this little bar down and see them all. I have a lot of things installed that you won't have as a fresh Windows install, but a cute little tip right here is if you click this little number sign right there, it gives you the alphabetical. So if you were looking for a program that started with W, you could click on W and it'll give you the W's. Anyways, that's kind of just a fun little random tip. Okay, so when you open up the start, you have the start menu, which is this. You also have this area where you'll see a bunch of tiles. These are called tiles. There'll be a bunch of things here. They can be moved around. Let's add some more, so we have some. I'm just going to put a whole bunch here just so I can show you what. So I'm right mouse clicking and pin to start. So that's how I'm putting these tiles here. Okay, so we've got some tiles. Now the tiles can be edited. I'm going to put some more. I just want to make sure we have enough to play with here. Maps, that's a good one. Okay. So you're going to have a bunch. Some are going to be smaller and some are bigger. Okay, so it'll look more like this. You'll have different ones, but they'll be different sizes. They'll be all over here on this side. You can very easily drag them around and put them where you like. You can right mouse click and unpin them. That will remove them. Resize, you can make them smaller or bigger. Some can go really big. So each little tile has different options. And then you could click on more. It'll let you pin it to the taskbar, which is down here. So if you wanted that on your taskbar, you would just click that. And now it's going to be down here. I'll show you how to do the taskbar later. But let's go ahead and resize, make it small. Let's put these small ones together maybe. So you can move these, move them around. This one has some different settings. So you can turn the tile off. You can pin it to the taskbar. There's settings. You can rate and review it, and you can share it. So if there's app settings, that means those are settings for the actual camera settings. So that's not the settings for that little tile, but the settings for the actual application. So this is our camera settings. So we can do whatever we want to do in here. We're not going to go over that now, but I just wanted to show you that there's different options for different tiles depending on what they are. So like this one, we'll let you unpin it. You can resize it, but only to small or medium. You can pin it. You pin to the taskbar, which is down here. You can run as administrator, or you can open file location. You can also uninstall it. So if there was something you know you didn't want, you could go ahead and uninstall it from here. Now Word is a word processor, so it's showing my most recent document right here that I've pinned, which is nice. So let's say we want to unpin. You just right mouse click, unpin from start, and it goes away. Right mouse click, unpin from start. So that's how you do that. Let's say we really don't want him so big. You can make him wide. So there's different options for different ones. So not all of them have these wide. Some of them just have small and medium. Some you can, change. So anyways, you can drag them around. So that's the tile area. If you get rid of all the tiles, so let's go ahead and get rid of all of them. Unpin, unpin, unpin. Just right mouse click and unpin. Oops. And then left click. So right mouse click to get this menu, and then left to actually do it. So then now when I open up next time, I won't have the tiles anymore. But if you want them back, all you have to do is put something there. Right mouse click, pin to start. Now some of you may want icons on the desktop instead of in here on the start menu, or maybe you can want them in both places. You can have it at the desktop, you can have it on the tiles, and you can also have it on the taskbar. So like a lot of people would, let's see, let's put Outlook. So you get a right mouse click, I'm going to pin it to start. And then I'm going to right mouse click more, and I'm going to pin it to the taskbar. So now it's there, and then if I want it on the desktop, hold down your left mouse button and drag it to the desktop. And now it's on the desktop. See, and you can drag it around. Just by using your left mouse button and dragging the icon, you can put it wherever you want. So we have it down here on the taskbar. We have it here in the tiles. We have it here in our list, and we have it on the desktop. And at any time, right mouse click. And on the desktop, you can just hit delete. It does not delete the program. It only deletes the shortcut. We still have it here on the taskbar, and we still have it here, and we still have it here. And we can resize it, do whatever we wanted to do at that point. So yeah, so that's good. So, let's put some more things on the desktop. Okay, so let's just put this on the desktop. Let's do it this way. Just drag it. Okay, we'll put that. I'm just going to put a few things on the desktop here. Calendar. And what else? Access, sure. Now, you can drag them around and put them where you want, or you can right mouse click. And right here under view, you can make them bigger if you want, but you can do auto arrange and it'll automatically put them so that it always looks nice. So if you try to move it, it's just going to put it back. So that way you don't have a bunch of clutter all over your desktop that's mishmash. It'll at least lined up. You could have 600 icons, but at least they'll be lined up nice. You want to turn that off anywhere on the desktop where there's not an icon, right mouse click, view, and just turn that off to auto arrange. So then now you can move them around again. You can put them wherever you want. I want to show you what it looks like to make them bigger. So view, we can have large icons. So it makes the icons bigger, but the text is still small. So I don't know that that really helps, but some people like the big icons. Usually just use a medium. What else is in here that you might want to do? The personalize. This is where you can change your background. You can pick a color, you can pick a picture. If you have a picture on your desktop, or if you have a picture saved somewhere on the computer, you can use that. You can choose a color. There's a places off down here where you can get a theme. Let's go ahead and do that. So we click on theme. You can pick. Oops, it's probably better to go this way. These are built in. So these come with Windows. You can get more. So you click on the themes right here. This will take you to this is the link to the Microsoft Store. And these are some more themes. Like if you wanted a holiday one, Oh, this one's cute with a dog. So you just get it, it's free. Some of them have prices, but this one's free. It says free. So you just press get. Now, this is where it's confusing. You do not need to sign in. If you have a Microsoft account and you want to sign in, go right ahead. But don't feel like you have to, because it'll let you have it without signing in. I'll just say, no, thank you. I don't want to sign in. So then I'm going to click on install. It's going to ask me again if I want to sign in. I'm going to say no, thank you, and just close this with this X. Okay, so now it's installed. I'm going to click apply, and it's going to change. Click here. And now it's going to change my background to this cute dog. It says right there, you can see. So let's close this so we can see what it looks like. Let's close everything. So now we got this dog. So it's probably a series of different dogs, but that's cute. So you can just rotate. And it'll come up, I'm not sure how often, but just randomly it'll change to another dog. So that's fun. But it's like, oh, I don't really like the dogs. You go back to personalize. It'll take you back to that same page. And you can pick whether it's a slideshow, a picture, a solid color. Say instead of that, maybe I just want a nice blue color. There, so now my background's blue. So anyways, that's fun. So that was under themes where I got the dog. So you could go in and pick a different, so there's 15 different images of the dogs. So if you, like I said, if you want another one, you just go to click here, get more themes in the Microsoft Store. There's a ton of things in the store. I have some other videos about that you might want to watch. Anyway, so that I wanted to show you how to change the size of the text. It's under the ease of access, which is right here. Okay, so this will change your text bigger. This will make everything bigger. So you go 125%. So you notice on my background how everything got bigger. Or you could just do the text. Let's see, let's put this back to 100. So that was everything. Now this, so if I just wanted the text bigger, I made that bigger, so they just slide with the bar. And you can see the sample here. So let's say I wanted it that side. Then you click apply. Right now it's changing it. I don't know what you see, but I see please wait on the screen. I'm not sure what you see. So it's basically going through and changing the setting to make the text larger. And why you'd want to do this is if you, especially as we get older, it's harder to see the little writing that's on the screen. And if you don't have a large, so now you can see the text is bigger. If you don't have a large monitor, sometimes it's hard to read. So that's actually a little bit too big. It's hard to read because it's cutting it off. But anyways, you can play with it. I'm just going to put it back to normal. But now we're on please wait again. So you can play with that. So that's in the ease of access settings area. I'm going to show you all the settings areas in a second. I just kind of wanted to briefly show you some things so that you know what's possible, and then I'm going to go into depth about each one. But I just wanted to, I don't know, you can happen upon these things as you mess around, but I kind of wanted to show just what's possible. Here you can change the cursors, a magnifier, filtering, sort of things like that. So anyways, I kind of want to just briefly talk about the different things so that you know that it's there. And when I go into more in-depth later, you can play with the different settings. Okay, so we've talked about the start. So here's where our programs live. Here's where our tiles are. Here's our desktop with our icons that we can move around. Now let's talk a little bit about this taskbar. So you'll see that I have programs with a little underline down here at the bottom. That means that those are open. Now if I close them, I'm just going to right mouse click and say close window. You'll see the little thing goes away. So it's no longer open. Now if I open something that lives on the taskbar, the icon is always there. But now you'll see that the line is there, so the program is open. And when I close it, this lives on the taskbar, so it's going to stay there, but the line is gone. So another program that I could open that doesn't live down there, let's say the calendar, let's do just calculators. The calculator doesn't live down there, but when it's open, you'll see it down here. You can hover over it and it'll show you what it looks like, the things that are open. I only have that open. Let's say I had the store open and the snip and sketch was open. And then I can minimize them. Let's say that's this little line here minimizes. So it's like, wow, what do I have open? I don't know. Well, you just look down here. So if it has a little line on it, it's open, and you hover and it'll show you what it looks like. So there's the store, there's the snip and sketch, there's Excel. Oh, I closed Outlook, but here's the calculator. If you just want to open it, you just click it again. So then it opens. You can minimize it. You can click this middle button here, and that maximizes it, and that makes it large. This calculator is really awesome, actually. This built-in calculator, it not only has your normal functions, but it has all of these. You can do currency, you can do volume, length, so many things. Time, data, pressure. Yeah, I have another video all about that calculator. Look for that. But anyway, so yeah, so look for the little line, then you'll know that it's open. When you have anything, pretty much anything in Windows, if you right mouse click, you'll have some different options. So if you left click, it's pretty much open something, and you right mouse click, it gives you a variety of different things you can do. You can send it somewhere. You can restore previous versions. You can pin to the taskbar, unpin from start. You can open it. You can create a shortcut, delete it, rename it, properties. But everything inside of Windows will have a right mouse click window of some sort. So that's very useful. If you can't figure out how to do something, try right mouse clicking on it, and you'll get some ideas. Another thing I wanted to show you real quick is File Explorer. So it looks like a file folder, which is basically what it is. It's a file cabinet, really. It will show your files. There are folders. As you go, this is my quick access area. You can pin things here that you open a lot, so that way it stays right here. You don't have to go searching. Like, oh my God, I know it's in my C drive, and then I have to go here, then here. You know, you don't have to go searching. You can just keep the folders right here. So that's called quick access. So to pin something, let's just say I wanted to pin this folder here. So you just right mouse click, pin to quick access. So now it's going to stay there forever. And if I decide I don't really want it, you right mouse click, and then you just choose to unpin it. Unpin from quick access. So there you go. So that's the quick access area. As we move on down, these are just files for Creative Cloud. This is a Dropbox, which is a cloud storage app. That's the folder for there. This is OneDrive. So Dropbox, you have to have an account. Creative Cloud, you also have to have an account. This is for Adobe, like Photoshop and stuff. OneDrive, you also have to have an account. And this is cloud storage. It's free and it does come with Windows, but you will need to create a Microsoft account to use it. And then this is always comes default closed like that. So all we'll say is this PC. So in order to see the different drives inside the computer, you have to, the different areas, you just click this little arrow and it'll open it up to give you what's inside. So there's different things. Here's your desktop, here's your documents, your downloads, music, pictures, videos. And then here's your actual hard drive. So where you can see, you could pick the user and different things in there. that's more advanced. You probably don't want to play with that. And then network will show you what other computers are on your network if you have any. Now this large area over here, whatever I have clicked over here, the contents will show over here. So, you know, I've clicked documents. This is all the contents of my documents, the different folders that I have in my documents. So whatever I click is basically going to show up over here. And now you just this is like a folder, so you just you can look and see what's inside the folders. And you just double click. And then you'll eventually get to, you know, whatever it is. There's a lot more to File Explorer, and I'm going to do a whole nother video on it. I just kind of want to show you how it worked and what's in here. This tab across the top, you kind of always, you won't really need most of these things unless you're going to copy or paste. But there's a lot of stuff up here that I'll go into in the other video. But I just wanted to show you how it's laid out and how to get to make sure. This is an important one, this little arrow clicking here, because people are like, oh my God, I don't know where my documents are. They are here, but they're also here. And if you want to see what drives you have, the C drive, you really need to have that opened up. Quick access is a great tool, so you should play with that too. You can also search over here. So like if you wanted to search your documents for something in particular, you just type it over here. I don't know. I don't think I have any help document. I don't know. I don't have anything new. So it'll go through all these, and so everything with documents will show up. Anyway, so that's search. It's helpful to find things. That's my desktop. Here's my downloads. So there's a lot of things in here. An album. There's some pictures. So you get, oh, this is kind of fun. This is something you might want to do. So right now I have them looking this size. If you right mouse click, you can choose to see them bigger, or so I'm going under view. So once again, I right mouse click view. I can have them large, medium. I can make them small. They'll just be tiny. You can't even see the pictures, but you'll just see the names. So view. You can just have a list. Oops. And then this one gives you more details. It'll tell you what type of file it is, the size of it, when it was created. And then these are tiles, so it looks kind of like the other. And what is down here? And then content. Let's see what that is. It just gives you, oh, it gives you the actual dimensions of the image and the size. So, anyways, there's a lot to this. That'll give you a start. The only other thing I wanted to show you today is how to change the sleep settings, because Windows will go to sleep pretty quick. If you keep the settings, the default settings that come with it, I think it's 10 minutes and your computer will go to sleep. Now, if your computer does go to sleep, all you have to do is press the power button just for a second and it'll wake back up. Jiggling the mouse isn't going to make it up all the time, and typing like on the keyboard isn't going to wake it up. Just press the power button real quick. If the screen's asleep, then jiggling the mouse will wake up the screen. But if the entire computer went to sleep, then it may not. I think that depends on the BIOS that you have and what kind of computer it is. So we're going to go into the sleep settings real fast. While I'm showing you that, this is the search bar right here. The search box. So this is where if you type in sleep, it will give you a variety of options. So it'll tell you about change when the PC sleeps, change when the PC sleeps when plugged in, the night light, remote desktop, all these different settings. You pretty much always want to go with the main one. So this is the main power and sleep settings area. So I would usually click this. So it's going to say when it's plugged in, it will turn off. The screen will turn off after 10 minutes. When plugged in, the PC will go to sleep after 30 minutes. So you can change this to whatever you want. You could do never. You can have it go to sleep in 10 minutes if you want it to go to sleep right away and you don't want, I don't know. Pick what works for you. if you regularly just leave your computer for hours on end and don't go back to it, it's fine to let it go to sleep. But if you don't want to keep having to wake it up, every single time, if you just get up to do something and come back in 10 minutes, then you don't want it sleeping. So adjust it to the use that fits your use, I guess, is all I wanted to say. Another thing I forgot to show you was over here on the taskbar. So we talked about the things over here. This is our search box. Over on this side, you've got the clock and a calendar. If you click on that, that'll give you an actual calendar. You can add an event and see the dates. Just click here to go to the different months, January, February, or up. Shows you what the current time is, current date, which is nice. These are, so your icons will be here. So this is your internet icon. If there's an X in it, that means you don't have internet access. So you need to correct that. Your Wi-Fi will be here. This is the speakers, the sounds. You just click on it. You can adjust the sound, the volume. That's the software I'm using to record right now. That's my mic. But if you click this little arrow, you may have more icons. So if you're looking for something particular and it's not over here, it could be over here. These are more background running applications, mainly like your Windows Security will be here. This is the Adobe. This is my VPN. This is the software I'm using to record. Here's for my video card, and that's a OneNote. That's a note program. If you have some things open, I'm going to have just a couple things open just to show you. This is a secret. So way, way, way over on the very far bottom corner is this little fake, it's not really fake, but it's like a little button. If you click it, everything on the desktop goes away. And then if you click it again, it brings it back. So if you have a bunch of stuff on your screen and someone walks in and you don't want them to see, you just click on that real fast. And then this last button right here is your notification. So you click on that, your notification center will come up and it'll tell me any notifications right now, like my backup settings. My backup didn't run. We had a power outage that day. And then here is the antivirus didn't find any threats. That's your last summary, blah, blah, blah. And here's some settings down here for night light you can turn on. This will take you to all your settings, your network settings, connection settings, etc. But you don't need to worry about any of that right now. Like I said, this was kind of an overview for the very beginner who hasn't been inside Windows before, or maybe just for a few days and you're kind of fumbling around. I just kind of wanted to show you some of the settings and some of the things that are cool and easy to use. So we're going to close those. And I think that's it for today. I am going to do another video with some more things, but I hope that you enjoyed this. Please click like, and please don't forget to subscribe so you can know when I do my next video. And thanks for listening.